Hi folks, in today's video we are going to be looking at average rate calculations, how to calculate them and how to read them off of graphs. To be able to work out the average rate calculation, you're going to have experimental data or a graph. The average rate of reaction is defined in the change in quantity divided by the change in time, as shown by this equation here. Now it's in the data book on the first page, so you don't even need to memorise it. Now these little delta signs, the little triangle, that means change in. So it's the difference between the two of them. So let's try some examples. So let's do number 2, where you've got to calculate the rate of reaction between 25 to 50 seconds. You know that your time is going to be on the bottom, so we can do rate. We've got 50 seconds minus 25, and then if you have a look at the graph of 50 seconds, right the way in the middle between 50 and 75. So let's go for 62.5, give or take. And at 25 seconds, we know it's at 50. So if you pop that in your calculator, 62.5 minus 50 divided by 50 minus 25, you should get an average rate of around about 0.5 centimetres cubed per second. Now it doesn't matter what order you do it in. If you end up with a minus answer, you've just put your numbers round the wrong way, so just ignore it. Feel free to have a go at number 1, reading off the graph for 0 to 25 seconds and calculate the average rate of reaction. Let's try 2 past paper questions, so some multiple choice. So we've got, what is the average rate over reaction over time? So your volume of glass collected in 2 minutes was 5 seconds. So you've got 5 divided by 2, which is going to give you 2.5, which is answer C. And then you have to look at the unit of this reaction. So if we go back up to our equation, your 5 was your centimetres cubed and your 2 was your minutes. And in chemistry we do the -1 underneath, so you have your centimetres cubed or slash min, or you can do centimetres cubed min to the -1, so whatever one looks like that, which is B. Just be careful with A, they've kind of done both of them, so you've got the -1 and you've got the slash, which actually means the same thing, so that one's wrong. And that's us finished with average rate calculations. So remember, the equation is at the front page of the data book, you don't have to remember it. And make sure that you're careful with your units. Feel free to always do a unit check by putting in the units to your equation when you're doing the calculation, just to make sure that you get the units right.